Hi guys, it's me Maria. Welcome back to my channel, Baby Joe Crochet 03, and it is so nice to be back. I decided to pop in to do a video, and I'm gonna show you guys some stuff I've actually started and finished making for winter. It's technically somewhat in the middle of summer, and I decided I just came back in from going out, and the baby fell asleep, so I have to wait till he wakes up so I could take him out again. So I decided I was gonna come and do a video. And since it's the middle of summer, I started to make blankets, afghans, hats, and scarves for my family for winter. That way that I'm not gonna wait till outside starts to get cold, or it starts to be fall and everyone starts to buy all of the stuff when fall starts, when it starts to get cold, like after Labor Day. Everyone up here in New York, there's hardly yarn on the shelves, even online. So I decided to like start buying and accumulating my new yarn stash, and also making and getting the colors that my family members specifically want for themselves for winter. And I started to make hats for myself. I have two items basically that's dedicated to. One is Beth in Texas, and one is for TJW Crochet Geek by Auto Crochet by Teresa. So I'll start with Beth in Texas, and basically it's her Granny Ripple. I still have tails to sew in. This is for my brother-in-law, and I made it. I repeat the pattern twice because he's short, he's not tall. I didn't want to do it too long, and then also I ran out of yarn, so I did it like the pattern. Yes, this is, let's see if I could get you the whole full range. Okay, so this is the pattern, how I made it for him. He shows all of the colors, and he asked me to put them in that thing. So that's Beth in Texas. Hi Beth. Yes, normally during the summer I go with Beth in Texas crochet alongs. If you're still subscribed to my other channel, I already did a video response to her Peri Star Afghan that I made. I still have that, is in storage right now, so with all the other blankets. Okay, next will be Teresa. I made myself a beret, and I did her Irish crochet flower to go on top of the beret. I still have tails to thing, but this is mine for winter when I feel like having my fun. Let's see if I can put this on without messing up my hair. I have on a clip in the back of my head, a hair clip, so let's see how it will look. Yeah, so this is my beret. For winter. I love this shade of pink and purple. So yeah, this is my beret I made for myself. I hope you guys like it. Okay, so this is one of many berets I have made for myself. Also, I started to make my beautiful, wonderful, handsome, hunky husband of mine. Hey daddy. I call my husband daddy. I made him some beanies. Yes, peoples, my husband's head is this big. He has his circumference of his head is really big. I think his 26, 27 inches around. Yeah, he has a pretty big head. No wonder. Yeah, so I hope you guys know I was kind of traumatized when I gave birth to our son, because his head is getting to that. that size also. So I made green and gray. I did like a dingy black with gray, and I did gray with the dingy black. So I made them these 3 so far. I have to make one in brown and green, and I have a whole bunch of other colors, navy blue and white and red, and I got so much beanies to make for that hunk of mine. And the fun part about these 3 hats, all 3 of these colors, the green, the gray, and the black, I will make one scarf to go back with all of the hats. So each scarf will have, is like gonna be one solid color, and then at the bottom we'll have the lines of all the colors, and that scarf will go back with all 3 hats. And if I have some extra time, then I will, you never know, I might actually make scarves for each hat. So yes, then I made, I think Marcel and April, they have seen this blanket, but it wasn't fully finished yet, I think. I don't think so, but I made this blanket for Lion Brand. I have so much tails to sew in. It's like no joke. Yeah. So this is the blanket. It's a baby blanket, and I'm gonna give it to someone. I'm gonna give it to my Aunt Grace Lynn. She's pregnant with her first child, and she's having a little girl. And my grandmother, she came up last week Wednesday from Barbados, and she's gonna be here for like 3-4 weeks. She's going back next month on the 11th. So I'm so excited to see my grandma, and it'll be the first time so I will be meeting any grandparent from in person from my side of the family. So he'll be meeting his great grandma. Yay! So also, I think I might have to do that tutorial again for Dee's crochet. Yes, I did her crochet along tutorial for the camel sole, I think, the cute little vest for the little girl. I made one, but I'm gonna buy Pacific yarn, cotton yarn, light cotton yarn, because Barbados is hot, but the nights get very cold around October or what's up, because the cold wind coming down from Canada, it gets really cold in Barbados at night. So I'll be making that also. Now I have a whole bunch of more stuff in my closet to show that I've been making and I've made. Right now I have a little yarn haul also. I'm going to show you the demonstration because I have bought this yarn, Tiki hand painted yarn. Yes, if you see the price, I paid $19.95 for one ball online, and it's the very last one. It's called Jamaica. The color is called Jamaica. I'm making a shawl. It is in the crochet book that I have promoted, that I was showing you guys, that has this beret. I forgot the name of the book, but also if you isn't my past videos, you'll see it. Also Jackie of Jackie JW Originals, she has the book also. She was showing the book collection, how books must-haves for your book collection. You could go to her video also. I'll see if I could put all the links to their pages in this video that you can go and see. And yes, so there's a shawl in there called the Park Place Wrap that I'm making. That one had called for 2 balls of yarn, and then there was another one called Beads All Around. It is the same Park Place wrap, but instead of using 2 yarns, it's using 1 ball of this particular yarn. I'm actually making it, and I'll tell you honestly, we'll have a crochet talk about this same pattern, the difficulty I had with this, starting this. This is how it starts. It's actually a square, but it's a sequences of chain 5s and single crochet. The yarn is very fine. This is the color of the yarn, and this is called Jamaica. It's very beautiful. I decided to go outside my color confidence because normally I go for colors like this. I don't normally go for fall dark earth tones, and I decided to add more earth tones into my my wardrobe also, because in winter I'm going to be really bright, and I'm going to mix some earth tones with some bright colors, because everything is so dead in winter, and fall everything is dying. It gets so depressing for me, so that's why I have to wear a lot of color to make myself feel happy. So there'll be a crochet top video right after this one, and I got mail from Mary Matson. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm so happy about getting these two yarns. For the longest time, since last year, I've been trying to get my hands on some mosaic yarn from Bernat. So this is what's in here. This is the 3 balls I bought. It comes with a catalog. There's nothing else in the bag, and in total I spent $25 for all these yarns here. And they sent me another catalog because I really needed to get another catalog because my son tore up my catalog, so they put another catalog in the bag for me. Thank you guys so much at Mary Matson. No way am I being paid to, you know, say anything, but hey, this is what it is. If you guys keep up on redheart.com, Redheart has a new yarn called Sachet. Sachet, away, Shantae, you stay. RuPaul. Yes, it's called Sachet, and this color is called Jive. And let's see if I could show you guys. They actually have a demo on YouTube. This is how thick the yarn is, and it opens like this, so you're crocheting with this, and I will be attempting it to make a ruffle scarf. As I don't know if you can see the picture on here, but that's the ruffle scarf. And they were actually showing you how to crochet a ruffle scarf with this yarn, how to use this yarn here on YouTube. So there's also another link I'll try to put in the video. And also, let's put this back on. Yes, am I the only one that likes to put back on stuff even when I use the yarn? And I bought 2 balls of Bernat Mosaic, and this color is called Waterfall. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's called Waterfall. I'm in love with these colors because it's dark and it has some somewhat brightness to it, and it goes perfectly back with these earrings. That's the reason why I bought this, to go back with these earrings that I'm wearing. And then there's another color that I'm gonna get also that goes back with another pair of these ones that has red and purple and orange, like an orange yellow. I'm just doing this video quick because Josiah is napping and I don't want to be still doing this video when he's awake, so bear with me guys, bear with me. I'm rusty, okay? I'm rusty. So yeah, if you see the color textures, I'm in love with the way how the color textures go, so I'm kind of excited. And this yarn is completely different than others because normally yarn has strands that are twisted together. This doesn't. It's just like a thick, consistent, it reminds me of hand spun yarn, you know, when you use that little thing and you, yes, hand spun yarn. So it's gonna be kind of interesting working with this. And when I make my set with the 2 balls of yarn, then I will come back and do a review on my experience working with the sachet and the mosaic, Bernat mosaic yarn. And that's it for now. I have so much more to show you guys that I could probably do it in one video, but I'm not. But that's it, and I just want to say hi to everyone. Okay, so that's basically it for stuff. Oh, I think I did teach you oh, this is the flower. I'm gonna show the flower again, the Irish crochet flower. I love it. It was so super easy. Oh my gosh, I thought it was so hard because I was avoiding doing this pattern, the tutorial for this flower. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so hard. And I just sat down one day. Sometimes when I'm in for a challenge, who challenged me basically in terms of my crochet skills here on YouTube is Beth in Texas and Auto Crochet by Teresa. Because when you see them do their tutorials, yeah. So this is the crochet talk segment of this video. I'm gonna do it all in one because I don't feel like doing 2 videos back to back. Okay, so for this past summer I've had some love and hate relationships with crochet. I really lost my drive to crochet. I've just been so busy being outside and running around. It's like, oh, summer, I want to do everything. Let's go, you know. And it's been hard because I've been sitting down watching a lot of you guys, Fresh Off the Family, just doing you know, the people doing their own crochet thing, and I really didn't have that feeling. I watched and look at tutorials also, but I never really like, oh, that's cute, let me go and do it. I just had that down period, you know. But now I'm back, and let me start working on the shawl. This yarn, as I was saying, you know how you get that yarn and it's not rolled like this yarn, but it's twist and interlocking each other, and you have to untwist it and it opens up into a big circle, and then you start working with it and it starts to tangle. That happened to this, so I ended up having to use my yarn winder and wind this yarn into balls of yarn. So it made 2 big balls and the small little bit was left back from winding. So I just wind it into a small little ball. So I said, okay, I'm gonna use the small ball first and then use the bigger ones for it, and we'll keep going. And one thing I don't like about crochet patterns also is that, why is it that you start off the pattern, you get the first 2 rows, and then the 3rd row is hard, and it's only like 3 rows that they give you for the pattern, and then like when you get to the 4th row it says repeat row 3 till you get to a certain length. But okay, you get to row 1, you get to row 2, and then you get to row 3. It's like, I don't understand. I'm doing everything and it's not coming up the way how the picture looks. Why is it not coming up? Why is it? Because they phrase the words so differently. I realized in patterns the same thing that Beth in Texas said in one of her videos. Trust me, I study Beth in Texas like, you know, when it comes to crochet. That girl, she got it going on with crochet. So I remember she had said in one of her videos that it's the way how people write their patterns and how they phrase it makes it seems harder than what it really is. It's just to read it and understand before you execute. And I realized that a lot of patterns these days are coming out to be very somewhat difficult, but when you really sit down, because it took me 6 tries to get this square perfect, and then as I start to get it, I'm like, so it's a square. Why did it take me so long, 2 hours, to figure out a pattern, and it turned out to be a square? And I'm like, when a pattern is so hard and then you finally get it, you get this overwhelmed feeling like, yeah, I did it, you know, I got it, I now understand it. And then it's becomes so easy as you keep doing it. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so easy, I'm doing it really fast, and you end up making more. That's the same thing with me and these berets. I'll tell you honestly, I have so much berets that I made, and I made scarves to go back. It's unbelievable. And I have some scarves to make to go back also with the other berets and what's not. I have to make some berets for my niece and my nephew and my brother and my sister-in-law for winter, so that, you know, I do that for my family so that they don't have to spend, so that we don't have to spend any money in winter. What's the sense of spending money in winter to buy winter accessories when you could get yarn online or in the craft store that no one has never ever seen, and you be walking down the street and you see 3 or 4 people wearing the same exact color, the same exact hat, and the same exact type of yarn? Then here comes a crochet artist rocking her own thing, and they're like, yeah, I have some looks like that, like, oh my gosh. And there was one time I was crossing the street and I had this hat and this scarf I had made, and I was wearing all black. The best thing to do when rocking any crochet hat or scarf in winter, wear all black with a pair of nice thigh-high boots, you know, or calf-high boots, black, or a nice brown or a nice color, and rock a bright color hat and scarf to go right back. It's like everyone will see. It's not like you want to be seen, but it's like you're making a statement. That's my style tip for, you know, for you guys. That's what I do. My makeup, basic brown, little blue lips, earrings, and I will go outside like this in a plain. I'm not even gonna wear a bright shirt with this makeup on in summer. I wear neutral colors, you know, and that's how people see me. But in winter, I'm not gonna be wearing bright colors in my clothing. I'm gonna be wearing all black, simple, basic, nothing too flashy, too, you know, out there. But it's the accessories that you wear with your winter clothes that makes the style. So that's what I'm trying to say. You can wear all black. I'm gonna rock this beret with a matching scarf or a neck warmer and a nice pair of hoop earrings. That's it, you know. So I don't have much to talk about crochet right now, but that's basically it. Just enjoy doing you know. Everyone has their own style. Everyone dresses differently. Everyone have their own different patterns. The only thing is that I wish I could have done in my spare time is do tutorials. I haven't gotten any chance to do tutorials because, as I said in my previous video, my camera guy is in Barbados, my brother-in-law. So and my husband has a tendency to speak too much when he's helping me with my videos. I'm like, okay, do a double crochet into the second chain from the hook. Why you gotta do a double crochet instead of chain from the hook? That's all you hear in the background of the video. And then you hear me go, shut up, dude. And I'm like, cut, start all over again. Okay, second chain in the from double crochet in the second chain from the hook, chain 2, double crochet, skip 2. He's like, so when you're chain 2, you're supposed to skip 2. That's my husband. That's how I'm recording when he's helping me. That's how it goes. He just has a tendency to ask questions at the wrong time. So now I'm actually surfing the internet trying to find a camera with a forgot what it's called. A camera with a stand that I could sit at the table and at the dinner table and do what I have to do. So if I could do that, I will probably be doing stuff like around this time when the baby's sleeping, because I have him on a schedule. And oh yeah, thanks Jackie for helping me out so much with that, getting him on a schedule. So yeah, that's basically it. So bye. And it's nice being back. Okay, adios. Peace.